Well, hello everybody. Big Rich from Ohio Fish Rescue, and we're just showing a little bit of the front tank right now. All the angels. There's a bunch of them in there, and each one's pretty in their own little. Oh, somebody threw a rainbow in there. I didn't want mixed fish in here, but there's another rainbow. These are all angels. They're all good-looking angels. Everybody's doing good. Look at the blue on these guys underneath. The whole angel tank. This is the 150 up front. It's doing really good. So today we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So stick with us because it's going to get a little crazy here with all the things that happened and done. So stick with us. First off, look at this. Skylar's up there doing dishes. Hi, Skylar. For the last 3 days, we haven't had no way to wash dishes here. The dishwasher and the sink was off limits because the pipe that come down from there that runs over in the basement to the drain area was cracked right at the elbow. We couldn't see it nor know it. We're running water up here. It's draining down the wall and coming out into my office room downstairs.
And who did you guys blame for the water at first?
Oh yeah, our first thought was Skylar's beta room. She dropped water and got that whole office room wet, and then it kept on getting wet and kept getting wet, and we didn't know. So
what were your words for being
now the whole point is we didn't know we were getting it wet. Now that we did, we were able to fix it and get that fixed. But that was all happening while, I don't know if you guys remember, our AC was down, and then Skylar's brother Brock borrowed us this, and the lady across the street, Jen, nice lady, borrowed us this. And if you guys can remember, I had a tent around Tracy, and there is no more tent here. No more tent. The whole house has got the AC back on. So I took down the poles holding up the sheets and got her air conditioner out here. Now we can walk through here again. Yay! And the nurses are happy. The house is nice and cool for them. And so Brock's coming to pick up his. I got to take this across the street to Jen. We can finally close this door again. And that was the screen door because none of these windows would open. They have no opening to them, so I couldn't put an air conditioner in there. And the other windows on the part of the house there, them windows are like 5 foot tall and about a foot wide, foot and a half wide, and they fold out, so you couldn't put an air conditioner in there either. So what we did was we sealed off the whole screen door, and then we cut holes in the plastic and ran these vents to outside so that these were vented to the outside. And that worked. It kept Tracy nice and cold in her little tent, and or not cold, but you know, down in the 70s while it was 90 in the house. It was terrible. And we lived the last month and a half with no air conditioning in this house. It was crazy. Not to mention, these things plugged into circuits that we didn't know about. Every time you turn on like the coffee maker, it would blow it would trip a breaker. You'd turn on the toaster here, it would trip a breaker. If you used a microwave, it would trip a breaker. So this whole circuit was way too overloaded with these air conditioners. Now we're back to where no breaker ever trips, and we're all good. I just got to get these back, clean them up, and get them back to their rightful owners. Close this door, and my house will be back to normal. You know, with the nurse sink here, and then our sink there, and no more. If you ever smelled a cracked pipe, there's a smell that comes from that pipe, and we're not talking the pipes that your toilet goes to. We're talking the waterline pipes. Well, just like a fish tank hose, you left water in it, you know how bad that smells. That's what the inside of these pipes smell like. And that smell was coming out from under my sink. And we were like, what the heck, you know? So we finally found it was a leak. And we got that all fixed up. So we're back to normal. There's a nurse watching Tracy. And let's go out here and see some fish. Okay, let's go back here. Reaper's going this Saturday on the next koi rescue. And we got this all set up and ready to go. Filters are running for the koi. We're good to go. We're ahead of the game. Now in here we got most all the lights shut off to keep down on the algae. And we were leaving them on, you know, the whole day, 15, 16 hours a day. But the algae was starting to wreak havoc on us. So it's nice and dark in here. but it's still got the regular lights on to where the fish can see that it's daylight. This tank's still empty. There's the kind of big breeding rays, and this is the baby rays over here. Now this light's on. Look at that peacock gas. Hey, buddy. You guys waiting for some food, are you? There's always so much activity in this tank. It's crazy. You can sit there and look forever. And with keeping these lights off, it's getting a little bit easier. We've noticed a difference. It's been 3 days we've been trying now. So we just keep the room lights on for the daytime. Unless somebody shows up and comes over, then we'll turn on all the lights, which is simple enough. Everything's hooked up to this wireless. Everything in this room, 1, 2, and 3, all the way around, they all just turn on. So it ain't like we got to hit 1,000 different switches on or off. Look at Brutus. These platinums are getting so thick. So, I mean, it's easy enough to keep the lights off, but trying to get the algae back into under control, let's say. We got the sturgeon in here. And you guys did point out that there was a dead koi in the front pond. I went back and looked, and sure enough, there was a dead koi in the front pond. Looked like a raccoon or something ate his tail off and stuff. So, ouch. Oh, what's with all the hoses out here? The Reaper's going to take that and put back in the van. I don't know why it's out here.
Out here from when we were working on the pond.
Oh, that's going to be Sunday. Oh, as a matter of fact, guys, this Sunday, if any of you can spare some time, this Sunday today, tomorrow, and Saturday, I'm going to be filling all these tubs up with chlorinated water, and then I'm going to, use prime on that, so that we've got some fresh water to put in here, and we're going to take all these koi out. We're going to drain this down. We're going to pressure wash it, and if we had like 4 or 5 guys just in the line to hand the fish, like if Josh is in there catching, and you can hand it to somebody, you can run it over to somebody, you can dump it in, we can get, a couple lines of that going. That's what we need. We need as much help as we can. So Sunday morning from 11 o'clock on, we'll be here working on this. So if anybody can show up, we'd sure appreciate it. Even if you can show up and not even help, just, hang out, and, you'll be on the video. So we're definitely making a big video of it. We cleaned out all this bog area. But all this water's getting pumped out, and then we're going to put the fresh water in and then fill it up from there with the creek water. So we should be okay. So it's once a year. It's going to be a big endeavor, though. I mean, big. So anybody that can help out this Sunday, stop on by. We're in 20 minutes south of Cleveland, Ohio. And Zeb's coming out. He's going to cut down this tree so that no branches ever fall onto the gazebo and ruin it. He's got a climber that's going to climb up there, tie it off, and then tie it onto this one, and then when he cuts that, lower it down so we can take these branches. So this whole branch leaning this way, and I do believe this branch leaning this way, and he's going to leave the ones going straight up, and I think he's going to take a branch off going that way on the other side. So it'll be way less leaves getting in the pond, a little bit less shade, but definitely don't want none of that falling onto the gazebo or the cement and cracking it. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff here. Their flowers are going down for the day. There's one here. There's one over there. See if I can go in a little farther. Go like so. Nope. There we go. There's one flower there that's still up, and one flower here that's still up. And the rest have gone away. There were like 8 flowers out here today. I love how they come up in the daytime and then disappear at nighttime. I think that is the neatest thing for me. I just love it. So A lot of these plants are buried into the sand too, so we're going to have to be careful with that. Not the sand, but the gravel on the bottom. So they're not. Some of them ain't in pots. The ones in pots we can just move, which will be okay. So parking on the street, and I've got a bunch of better with cheddar sausages. I'll put them on the grill with some chicken, maybe. I don't know. Whatever I got, I'll cook up Sunday. But look at all the koi out. I mean, they've been hiding. They're everywhere now. Look at all them. Skylar come told me, she goes, I saw Josh's video, and from a long time ago, that looks like a whole lot more fish than we got now. I'm like, no, Skylar. That was yesterday. Josh videoed that and put it out. That's what you see now. She goes, oh my God, there's that many in there now? And I'm like, yeah. And we all decided that, they've been hiding down in the bottom in the murkiness. Or we haven't been seeing them because there's just fish everywhere in here now. There's a lot more than we thought. So also we're going to take and divide them up. The ones we're going to keep and put back in here. All the babies that are smaller, we're going to give them out. All the medium and large ones we can maybe sell cheaply or something like that. But all the butterflies are definitely coming back in. All the large ones are coming back in. So we're going to be able to sort them out Sunday. So anyways, stop on by Sunday. And if not, you just hang out, It can always help by like, hey, can someone run and grab this? And you can run across and grab the net and bring it to Josh or something like that. I mean, anything helps. Just the more people, the more hands there, the better. Look at all them. There is a mess ton of fish in here. Wow. Well, they're coming up from the bottom right here. I love when they swim together like that. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys here Sunday. And if you guys that don't make it Sunday, watch for the video. It'll be out Monday. Stay fishy, my friends.